Number 2, the gameplay. One of the big improvements with The Sims 3 over its previous brothers and sisters, Sims 1, Sims 2, is a lot less micromanaging. The Sims pretty much take care of themselves. They pee, eat, shower, and sleep when they need to. Depending on how you have the free will slider, they can do all kinds of stuff that you want them to do, stuff you don't want to. Oh, wait, hey, no, don't. Oh, shucks, he's going to get a restraining order. With all these paths that your sim can go down, they will have to acquire skills in order to obtain their lifetime wishes. Whether it's to climb the corporate ladder, raise some youngins, hopefully they grow up well, not like my sister, have a master art collection, become vastly wealthy, or master all things evil. Well, you get the point. Here are just a few of the skills that they have to get. Hold on a second, the dogs are mating with the sheep. I thought I done told you not to be going out there, though, Billy Bob. Cooking, mechanical handiness, charisma, body and athletic, logic, painting, guitar. You can play the guitar. Fishing, writing, don't you gotta know how to read? Gardening, photography, nectar making, martial arts, sculpting, tattooing, getting ink done, inventing, mixology. Oh, I get it. It's like alcohol. You're making them drinks and people can get drunk and die of fake drums, piano, and bass. Think Sandbox here. You don't have to achieve all these talents in order to find the game fun. In fact, if you try to do everything, it will start feeling like life. Look over yonder. I have a diagram that's made for The Sims 3. It's a chart of the scale of things of fun. The fun's on the left, and things that aren't so fun on the right. Sims 3 does a good job of keeping things on the left. At times, things can get complex, tedious, or crazy, and the fun factor goes down, well, it starts looking more like reality. I'm looking to escape reality, not play reality. If I wanted to do that, I'd never play games. You might argue that The Sims looks a lot like reality. Well, I got an answer for you. It's not. How many prominent jobs are there which you can just walk in and sign up and you
used to be the emperor of all things evil? Sure, you can become a doctor.
Or how many jobs do you know that give out massive bonuses along with raises every time you climb the corporate ladder? How about changing diapers? Hold up your baby like it's the Last Supper. Or aid your children just by giving them some cake. Kids growing out, not growing up. Yeah, you can give them some cake at what? Hey, I need an old priest and a young priest. What about spinning in 360 degrees just to change your outfits? Oh, I covet this. Or you can have epic music go off every time you accomplish the most mundane task. I mean, come on. This ain't no Michael Bay movie. Fire, the action, the drama, the explosions, the desire. Crash, Michael Bay. Speaking of epic music, the music is the most polished the game series has ever had. Some guy named Steven Jablonski did it. He composed several games in the past couple years that were really big hits. He also composed several major films like The Island, Texas Massacre of Chainsaw, Wait a minute. Those are all Michael Bay movies. You're telling me that Michael Bay had something to do with The Sims? Sorry, had to take another swallow of moonshine. Woo-wee! Boy, I hit the spot. Now it's time for me to go to the fun bar and wake up. I love you! In The Sims 3 and the expansion pack so far, there are actually artists from all over the world that re-recorded their songs in Simlish. Most of them you probably never heard of, but there are a few that may sound familiar.
A wabasneem gun ibsuna. sun comes up, I wanna make you mine. I wanna make it count. I want you. I'm cool. Web sucker hop, but want me but mine, but want me but gal, but I'm cool. Want tech.
We cut the legs off of our pants, threw our shoes into the ocean, sit back and wait through the daylight, sit back and wait through the daylight. What could have let super out crowd, T-Bashi keeps so to no show. See who go wait who to D-Loud, see who go wait who to D-Loud.
The morals of this game just really rub me the wrong way. You know, like a cat underneath your car when you're backing up. You might be thinking that I'm talking about the sexual implied depravity. That's not too far off. I was getting ready to jump into the hot tub and I saw the option for skinny dip and it was all grayed out for some reason. It said my character couldn't go skinny dipping because there were children on the lot. Wait a second, you telling me I can wahoo with every wahoo I want to, be murdered multiple times, be the most evil person in the neighborhood, then become a cop, have a suspicious relationship with my car, just like Knight Rider, blow up half the neighborhood, but not be able to be naked in my own hot tub because there's a kid asleep upstairs in a room? Oh, wait, you can be naked, you just have to be wahooing somebody in the hot tub. Really? That's a bunch of And that's another thing. Wahoo? Okay, fine. We can't use the word sex. Whatever. But what's with all the hearts? You got hearts falling in the bed. You got pillows flipping with the hearts in the tub. Wait a minute. What's going on? Hey, there's a lady and there's a heart. Whoa, hey. What's going on? She's got hearts and woohoo flying all around her, and the bald dude is like got hearts on his taxi cab, and what in the world? There's a man with a horse. Look at all that wahoo. It's like a Levitra commercial, and there's a girl spinning. Wait, that should be grayed out. What's going on? While researching this game, I stumbled upon an IMDb listing for Sims the movie for 2012. I'm not kidding. Nobody had the guts to say who's working on it, but how can you make a movie based on a sandbox gameplay? Besides, they already made the movie. It's called The Truman Show. Number 3. I'm talking about more addictive than white on rice and a styrofoam cup of milk on a paper plate held by Michael Jackson in a snowstorm. Now you know a game's addictive when you sit down to play for a few minutes and you look up and 12 hours have gone by and you forgot that you left your nephews back in the pasture to play. Hey, Ronnie Bob, stop that, Ronnie Bob! Get back here! Any game series that's been around for more than a decade has to be addicting in some shape, form, or another. Whether it's a simulation game, first-person shooter, RGP, real-time strategy, or Civilizations 4. Now, as long as you stay on the fun side of things, 9 minutes will equal roughly 9 hours. But on the tedious and boring side of things, 9 minutes equals... I was fired that day. Dang blaming, I can't stand Windows 98! With all the small changes you can make to your character, wasting hours of time on, you can customize your Sim's house, the items in the house, and the town that the house is in, with the items in them. With your Sim, with those items, any boy or girl, man or woman, will find this appealing, especially if they ever play with doll houses, or Legos, or both. You can customize your house just like before. Build walls, paint tiles, buy furniture, build roofs that are free and indestructible to outside forces. But what's notably different in Sims 3 is you can change the texture of objects. I always wanted to have a zebra couch with just a touch of a pink metal frame. No, that's just dab bland sissy. For the most part, this aspect of the game stays in the fun part for me. But it can quickly get into reality when you run out of money, can't pay your bills, and the repo man comes and takes my stove away. Unfortunately, I can't do in the sim world what I did in the real world. Oh crap, we already did that part. Why has this game made an impact in the gaming community? Well, because it appeals to our emotions. The more we play and change the Sims' lives, in a small increment ways, the more we want to see them reach their full potential. It depicts all the best of mankind's traits: relationships, family, companionship, kindness, learning, cheating, covetousness, greed, addiction, bullying, corruption, lust, terrorism, racism, prostitution, traffic, death, overpriced real estate, stupidity, shame, pride, drinking, gay vampires, drugs, wrestling, and Charlie Sheen. Pretty much the 7 deadly sins with 8 more that Moses forgot to write down because he didn't have the internet. I just really love this game. I love planting things, putting out fires, chopping down the door, jumping on a trampoline, running from the police. I just can't stop playing. Oh, wait, what time is it? Oh, son of a mother Hubbard, I gotta get me to bed. My energy bar's low. Dig dog. Cable. Is it for Valin? What the devil? I'm speaking that Simlish, like the time I was demon possessed and my daddy had to beat it out of me with a belt and the Bible.
Winning?